Howdy folks, we are going to start out on Erska River, SnowRunner, with the Kraz Chabors down here at the garage. We're going to take that up to the warehouse. Then we're going to switch to the Kenny and do the bridge to the Sawmill. Welcome back to SnowRunner. I've got an 8 spot on the Kraz Chabors. Because fixing the 2 bridges in the southwest corner will take 8 spots worth of metal, and I'll bring the spare parts with the other truck. You probably wonder what the hell I'm doing. There's access to get across the canyon over here. And then you're on the other side of the road, or other side of the... You can access the other road. Be coming up shortly. There it is. And this road goes across the bridge up to the warehouse. It's an alternate to going through all the mud and snow to get down to the lake shore, the frozen lake shore, and taking it north up to right in here, right about there is where I come up from the lake shore. And then I go across the bridge. So both routes get you to where I am now. I'm just moving this truck up to where I need it on camera instead of doing it before I start recording. I've got another Kenny down in the yard that I can move low saddle trailers with. But I'm not sure it's the best choice. With such an extremely long frame, it puts your trailer way too far back for the little for the little mini crane to be of any use unless you detach from the trailer. Why won't it pick up the Kenny? There it is. Unless you detach the trailer so you can drive around, pick up your stuff and load it, and then reattach to the trailer. But I can tell you right now, because I experienced it in the past, there's no way you're gonna put a low saddle trailer on that truck without using the crane to lift the nose of it. The truck is just too tall. Even this trailer here, this is a low saddle. You can see it lifting the first of the 4 axles almost off the ground. This one's better, but you can see the slope on it. There's less weight on that axle than there is on that one. When you unhook it, the nose of the trailer is going to drop. Ooh, pretty. All right, let's quit goofing around and get some stuff on the truck. As soon as I make the run with this thing, I'm going to start using the Kraz. I'm going to run 8 spots worth of metal rolls over there. So right here on the truck, I want 2 service spare parts. Oh, it's going to do the open and close thing. God, I hate that. Now trailer, metal rolls. Two service spare parts, 4 metal rolls, and we're off to the metal beam production site. Both trucks are going the same place. I could pull one with the other and get them both over there, except for the road that I have to use. It's only asphalt road till you get across the bridge, and then it's shit the rest of the way. There's another landslide on the highway I need to do. 2 lumber, 1 service spare part. The only thing I can do for that is use this truck and make a special trip for it. The other Kenny that's still down at the garage, I set it up so I could put a 6-spot drop deck. It's the quad axle drop deck or step deck. And in order to have a square front trailer, you cannot have the small cargo bed with the IM50 mini crane like you see here. You wouldn't be able to turn a corner. The trailer would collide with the crane. I tried setting it up with a large crane and a low saddle, and you run into the same problem. The trailer will hook up, but you can't make a turn. It collides with the counterweight of the large crane. Now I've got the evacuator that could do a large crane and the either a low saddle or a high saddle, but it doesn't get through this sloppy mud near as well as the Kenny or the Crest Chabors. Not even the IX3880 gets through this shit as well as the Kenny or the Crest Chabors. You know, at the other place, I made a hard turn, went around the back. Can I do that here? I don't know. I don't think. Well, if I stop and back up, I can make the corner. Could always mow down the fence. See, there's a bunch of shit there. And they leave you no way to get back in. But there is a road coming in from the back, so I can go all the way around to it. instead of backing out. Maybe that's a good thing to do. Just make a path around through the snow. Instead of this backing out bullshit. All right. Open storehouse and unload 4 metal rolls and then go to craft and then go to load on the trailer and we're done. I could go across the swamp down there that you have to run in low range all the way across it and come up to the north side of the bridge we need to repair. Or I can go back the way we got here, which takes about 5 minutes. Next trip we'll bring over 8 rolls and make 4 beams. And run them a much further distance. I'm trying to think of what would be a better choice for picking up those low saddle trailers. And I mean, the first thing that comes to mind is the Tega SC. But despite all its power and traction, it's not going to be near as good in this sloppy mud as the Kenny or the Crash Chavors, or even the IX3880. And even the IX3880, by the time you... Oh look, a pole. Let's slide right into it. Even the IX3880 is set up with a crane and a mini crane and a low saddle. Is still going to be too high to easily pick up a low saddle trailer. These big trucks are just too tall. To make this thing go under a low saddle trailer, I'd have to leave the suspension stock and put smaller tires on it, much smaller. These tires are over 5 feet tall. They're 65 inches. Alright, 2 metal beams. Two service spare parts. And accept. Now, I'd almost like to get cargo container and warehouse trouble and barefoot cobbler done before I worry about taking metal down here. So I really need landslide on the highway done. Before I try to make my way down there. Sure as hell don't need an 8 spot for this shit, but I could stay in the Kenny for now and do landslide on the highway. I can do those 8 metal later. These are access to location. Those I don't give a shit about right now. I'm going to stay in the north for now. Stay in the Kenny for warehouse trouble. Just drop the trailer. Or do landslide on the highway before I drop the trailer. Because it'll be difficult to hook back up. Two and one. And I could use the extra space to take a couple spare parts down here. But there's no way to deliver them until you do the metal. So no need to do that. But there is another low saddle job right here. But you have to load all this shit with your mini crane. I just don't see loading all that shit with the mini crane in under 30 to 45 minutes, where the big crane could do it like snapping your fingers. It sucks. The only thing I could do would be to make a big crane and run it out there so it can load the other truck. You gotta use, there's an upside down sideboard there that's associated with the job. But you know, I'm not sure if you actually have to use it. What is the name of this? Oh, it's for hard to reach places. Cabin, container, consumables. You don't have to use the trailer that's there. Outstanding. Because I got a 6-spot at the shop ready to go, and I could bring along a second truck with a big crane behind it or in front of whatever. Yeah. So let me do landslide on the highway. You know what? In the interest of what we talked about earlier, keeping these episodes a little shorter, I'm going to make a cut here. This will be an episode. I'll come right back with the next one, and I'll upload them separately Like one day and one the next, something like that. Um, because I'm at a good place to switch jobs. I just completed that one and we'll move on. So thanks for watching and we'll see you in the next one.